Hi, I'm Tom Durr. I'm in charge of sales for Soundcraft and Studer Live Sound here in America. And we're here at the InfoComm show in Orlando, and we're going to talk about one of our new mixers, which is the SI Compact Series. It comes in 3 frame sizes, 32, 24, and 16. We've just started shipping the 32, and the 16 and 24 have been shipping for, about a couple months now. So we'll take a look at the 16 just real quickly. The 16 and the SI Compact in general has a very simple operation. Essentially, a single encoder that can be either your mic preamp gain, high-pass filter, or pan pot. And then if you need to control something on the channel, you hit select on the channel, and you have essentially a channel strip up here at the top of the console, which gives you a gate, a compressor, a limiter, 500 milliseconds delay on the to time align stuff if you need to. And then you have input switches here, or basically insertion switches for the EQ, comp, and gate. You can also use these as interrogators, so if I hold down the EQ switch, I can see who's got their EQ on by the select switches, and I can add other people to the EQ or see who's going to the mix bus. To get to the aux sends on the console, you will go to a switch here, and that basically puts it on sends on fader, fader flip mode, depending on terminology you like to use. And you'll see that the faders glow to indicate that the faders have been flipped. So it's obvious that these faders are now in a fader flip mode and not a regular input fader. So anytime you see color, it's feeding a auxiliary send. Yellow's pre, green are post fader auxiliary sends. The other 2 quick features on the consoles, it has 4 lexicon effects units built into it. You get to it by hitting lexicon. They have dedicated sends to them and dedicated returns on the console. And each lexicon unit has 29 different flavors of effects. So you can go sort of from large to small halls, to delays, to pitch changey things. Last but not least is that every output has a graphic EQ associated with it. So if I hit this switch here, you'll see the graphic EQ map out onto the faders. The faders now glow red to indicate they're in an EQ mode, and silk screen above the faders are the frequencies they're affecting. There's basically 2 banks. The top bank is the low band, and then I hit the second bank, and you'll see that they'll flip to be the high band. So anyway, that's a very quick tour of the SI Compact, but available in 32, 24, 16, shipping now. Price ranges range roughly from around $7,000 to $11,000 depending on frame size.